Yeah.
Ah, the bus is waiting.
It's like a totem pole.
You will get the It's okay, baby. They will not leave you without you.
What kind of plant is that?
Det är medlem i Frankrike.
And average depth would be around 27 meters. The activity of, wait, before I go there, I want to show you something. To your right side, you can start seeing, no, beyond the bananas. We will speak about agricultural growings also in the Holy Land, but I'm speaking about that site there beyond the palm trees. This is called the site of Sapir, and it is the first station of a project that was started in the year of 1954, and this project is called the National Carrier. Its purpose is to carry the water from the Sea of Galilee, which is the main source for fresh water, into the desert of the Negev. Okay? And the purpose of that would be watering the Negev and preparing it to become an agricultural area. Okay? That started in the year of 1954. They carry the water from the Sea of Galilee all along the way to the desert to the Negev desert using water pipes, and all along the way, every several kilometers, they have a holding pool.
Capernaum.
Okay? Now,
Capernaum.
the Sea of Galilee is, as said, the main source for fresh water in Israel. The percentage of water that is piped out of the Sea of Galilee in order to use as a fresh water in Israel in houses and stuff is something around 25% today. In the last few years, Israel worked in order to less that percentage. The water source of the state of Israel is divided between several sources. The main one is the Sea of Galilee. There are two other sources that are called the aquifers. The subsurface water. One is located in the mountain area. I will show you later on the map. And one is located in the shoreline. Okay. During the last few years, Israel is building desalination plants on the shoreline area. They started with one plant around 12 years ago. Now they have 3, and until the year of 2017 there is an additional plant that will be built. When we reach the year of 2017, the percentage of water that is taken out of the Sea of Galilee would go down from 25% down to around 15%. That's the purpose of building those desalination plants all along the seashore, in order to less piping water out of the Sea of Galilee. We are heading now to the Church of Beatitudes. You can see it beyond those trees on your right side. It is located on a hill that observes over the Sea of Galilee. The church was built between the years of 1936 and 1938 by the Italian Franciscans. It was designed by an Italian architect called Antonio Berlucci, and you will hear that name several times during our journey. He is well known for designing churches based on the holy story that is written in the New Testament. This church is built out of black volcano stones or basalt stones. You can see basalt stones on your right side down in the valley. I will speak a bit about this area, but I can tell you that the Sea of Galilee and all its area is a volcano activity area, and the Sea of Galilee was a result of a volcano activity in the plates of earth. That's why Antonio Berlucci is well known also for using the local sources for building his churches. That's why he used basalt stone, black volcano basalt stone in building this church. You know that the Beatitudes were told by Jesus Christ during the Sermon on the Mountain, and they are 8 Beatitudes. That's why the shape of the dome of the church is 8-sided dome, each side for each verse of the Beatitudes. He also placed the altar facing the southern side, although Christian churches usually build their altars facing the eastern side. Just a second, please. Joe.
No, it's just you.
The purpose of facing the altar towards the southern side is to let the people, the believers who pray in this church, see the sight the people who sat in front of Jesus Christ listening to the Sermon on the Mountain saw. That'll be the Sea of Galilee. Outside the window of the church, you can see all of the Sea of Galilee in front of you. We will walk now to the church and time is essential. Yes, let's make it about 15 minutes. You can use restrooms